Gemini, welcome to your weekend read for April 3rd through the 5th, today, tomorrow, and Sunday. My name's Jenny, and you can learn more about me in the description below. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know what your moon sign or your rising sign is, there's also a link in the description below for a free natal chart, and you can find out what that is, what your signs are, because this may not resonate with everybody, obviously, with all Geminis. Take from this whatever you need and, discard the rest. And knowing your moon sign, and your rising sign, you'll have a better, clearer idea of your weekend. There we go. Okay, sorry, I get excited, so I sometimes I get a little tongue-tied. All right, so the first card that I pulled was from the Earth Magic deck, and it's a spiritual guidance for you. I pull a card that will be able to guide you for what you need to navigate through this weekend. And then we're seeing what you're facing. Okay, King of Wands in reverse, Gemini. And we'll see what brought you to this place and how we're going to get you through it, and how we're going to, how you'll navigate through it and the outcome for the weekend. All right. Okay, the Fool. So at one point or another, you took a leap of faith. Gemini, you started something new. You leapt into a new project or a new position. And now, this is what you're dealing with. King of Wands. It's like, there you go. All right, there we go. All right. You took a leadership position, let's say even, or took on a new project in the past. You took on something new, you were excited, you were curious, it was a new opportunity. This is unlimited potential, the zero. It was fun, whatever it was exciting. So you jumped into this new unknown, right? And you were innocent, you didn't know what it was going to entail. You were just excited about it, and so you jumped in, you leapt, you took that leap of faith. And now what you're facing is the King of Wands. It's like you're in a leadership position, and you weren't exactly ready for it. You don't know, maybe you haven't developed the skills to encourage people to follow you or to be a good leader. The project that you took on may have been more than you bit off more than you could chew when you were all happy-go-lucky and excited about this. And the problem is that you could be putting people off with this. You could be even a little bit too aggressive. I don't want to say too aggressive. Aggressive is aggressive. But you could be aggressive in trying to get everything done, and it's not happening the way you want it to be. So your temperament may be really brutal, and you may be hurting others' feelings, but you're not going to certainly get anybody to follow you or do what you hope, or even just get along with family members now during this quarantine time, if you don't change your ways. So this explains perfectly why your guidance to navigate through this weekend is release. It's fall, and the trees obviously know what to do. Some trees shed their leaves. It's not like they choose to shed their leaves. They just do. It's just part of nature. It's a natural release. So this weekend, you got to release. It may be a time for you to release your ideas, your haste for getting this done, your anger or frustration with yourself for not seeing things clearly before you took that leap of faith and you jumped into either maybe a new MLM, maybe you're selling something new from home, a new home-based business, and the people under you, or you don't have enough people, or you're looking for that new, trying to build that that business, like you're listening to others and you're going to make millions of dollars, or you're going to have a, hey guys, shh, 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 shh. It's my pug Pasha. She heard her brother bark, and so now she's just got to, chime in. There you go. All right, Pashi, shh, shh, shh. Okay. So here's the thing. You've got to release your preconceived ideas about what you wanted to do with this and work with what you have. Because if you don't, you're just going to carry on more of the same. You're going from the King of Wands, Knight of Wands. It's kind of the same thing, maybe to a lesser degree, but really not. It's just there aren't two kings in the deck, two Kings of Wands in the deck. So it's basically more of the same if you don't take this time to let this go. And this may be, and this can be a gentle release, like stop what you're doing and take this weekend, today, tomorrow, and Sunday, and just trust that you'll be able to release what you don't need. So take that time. You can be in nature if you can't get outside, obviously. Put some bird music on. I'm playing it in the background just to have that feel of nature. But trust that you know what to do. Examine your friends, or people that you've worked with in the past. Maybe you brought some people with you from an old business, and they may not be doing or producing what you had hoped. Or, it's time to shed some people, some things, some ideas, some habits, Gemini, so that you can turn this into... See, he's got all these opportunities. He's the king, for crying out loud. And he's looking ahead. He's sitting on his throne, and he's got the growth, and he's on a stable ground. But right now, jumping off and taking that leap of faith without really having an idea of what it was entailing, it may be costing you more than you thought to get this off the ground. And again, the leap of faith may be relationship-wise. You just were head over heels smitten with this person, and you jumped in, and now it's like it's not going the way you thought, because maybe you were in love with the idea of being in love. Maybe you were falling for them because of their potential, or maybe their looks, and now you're with them and they're not what you thought. You know what I mean? You could have a pretty girl or a handsome guy, and they snap their gum, or they're smokers and they smell like smoke, or whatever these nasty habits are. It's not working out the way you thought. It might be time, and have faith that you can just gently shed people. You don't have to cut people off abruptly and be a reverse King of Swords, but you need to work through this and write this, Gemini, because you're not going to have the success that you want. It's not going to work the way you want it to work. You're hasty. You're pushing, but you don't have the skills you need. So take time to let go of what you need to let go of, so that you can let those skills emerge, because it was there, the passion was there. Take that time to let go. And it's like, sometimes we do busy work and we think that we're working, but we're not accomplishing anything. We're not bringing home the bacon. We're not bringing home the money. But we're doing everything that the gurus tell us to do, but it's not paying off. So this is where you need to shed what you've learned from gurus and trust in the people who are making the money and follow them. You see what I mean? So this is your time to do that. Romantically, it's just going to be more of the same if you don't make the changes inside you, Gemini, because this may not be the right relationship for you, because you're not happy in it, and you're going to continue unhappy in it if you don't shed and release whatever it is, the preconceived notions, and love that person, or try to love that person as they are and see where it goes. Or you just say, you know what, it's not working out, and end it. Whatever it is, Gemini, this is your weekend to work on yourself and write this, because you did start something and you jumped into it and it's not producing what you needed to produce. So why stay in it? Okay, you can't keep doing it the way you're doing it. Sorry about that. Okay, Gemini, make those changes, but this is imperative. Take time to do your release work. I have a couple of videos on release work, and I teach you how to do it if you don't know how to do it. But again, just take time and listen to your trust. The leaves, the trees do it. They don't make the choice. They don't choose which leaf they're going to release. It just happens. It just happens naturally. So that's what you need to do. But take a break. Put the brakes on with whatever this is, and take time for yourself, and just allow to gently let things fall away. All right, Gemini? Thank you if you subscribed. I appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Let me know how things are going for you. And I will see you next weekend. I am working on the monthly readings. I did get sick last week, and I lost a week. I had a week of downtime, and then I started up again and ended up with another couple of days of downtime. So I am behind, but I'll be getting this all set and rocking and rolling for you. Okay? All right, Gemini, take care, stay spiritual, and I'll see you on the sunny side.